Howdy folks, it's Friday. That means we're talking about WandaVision episode 9. Here are the 10 things you missed in both post-credits scenes. So in the first post-credits scene, Monica is introduced to the leader of the FBI, so-called Liv. Liv leads Monica into the theater. Of course, she reveals herself to be a Skrull there. Skrulls, of course, are the shapeshifters from the Captain Marvel movie. We know that most Skrulls are good, especially the ones residing on Earth, as far as we know. Liv here, however, is from the Sword Space Station. Of course, we'll get to that in just a second. Anyway, she mentions to Monica how an old friend of her mother's had noticed that Monica was grounded. Of course, when she refers to Monica's mother, she's talking about Maria Rambeau. Who else could this be except for Nick Fury himself being this old friend? Let me explain. Nick Fury and Maria Rambeau were acquainted in the Captain Marvel movie. Nick Fury, we know, is on the space station as of Far From Home, Spider-Man's post-credits scene. And we know that before Hayward, Maria Rambeau had been running S.W.O.R.D. from the ground headquarters. This means that Nick Fury, when he left S.H.I.E.L.D. in the Winter Soldier, he went to Maria Rambeau looking for a job. And she gave him the freaking space station. As for what this means for Monica's future, she's got powers now. She's Photon. That means that, you know, she can't go on any old space missions. No. Nick Fury recognizes potential like this. He put together the freaking Avengers. So is he going to recommend her for the Avengers? Or is she going to put her on some mutant power-based team? If the X-Men is too much of a push, I don't know what is. Maybe he's going to team up with her in the Secret Invasion show that, Samuel L. Jackson is starring in, with Ben Mendelsohn reprising their roles as Nick Fury and Talos the Skrull. Of course, that was the first post-credit scene. Now, I want to talk about the very important second post-credit scene. Keep up with me here. The other post-credit scene finds Wanda in Alaska, or it looks kind of like Alaska. What do you think? Anyway, we follow a projection of herself into that cabin. Now, I will talk about that projection and what it means. However, look at the ruins on the cabin walls. Did you miss that? Well, those ruins we know from Agatha. If in that space surrounding the ruins, that means the witch who casted those ruins is the only witch allowed to practice magic within that space. So this is Wanda's projection, astral projection, like that from Doctor Strange. This scene's mirroring Doctor Strange's scene in here where he's studying up, but his body is asleep. But his body is on autopilot. In Wanda's case, Wanda is also studying up on the Darkhold, which we'll talk about in just a second. However, she is also studying up. She even has her own little circle thing that she's sitting on. So we got Wanda, of course, practicing studying the Darkhold. Now, we know the Darkhold has just a slew of teachings that'll teach Wanda how to be the Scarlet Witch, her full capabilities, her full potential. And doesn't this look exactly like the comic strip right here? I mean, it's basically scene for scene. Then we, of course, hear Wiccan and Speed's dialogue from the previous episode, so not the finale, but the episode before that, episode 8. Which is kind of interesting that she hears that dialogue. Could it be some multiverse thing? Could it be the Darkhold messing with her? Could it be some kind of cry for help? A red flag, maybe, that Doctor Strange is sending her? I don't know what that dialogue means. All I know is it's that Wiccan and Speed are in trouble. However, how does Wanda hope to save them, and what does it mean? Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate it. What'd you guys think of episode 9 and the post-credits scenes? I want to hear all your thoughts in the comments below. If I missed anything, please let me know so that, I did not leave anything out, or so that nothing is left out here, because there's so much to talk about here. This is just the bare minimum. Thank you all so much for watching. Follow us on all our social media, and thanks for watching. Take care.